Hey, I'm here to rock the mic, and I am here for Ask the Author Friday. Ask the Author Friday, as always, is my weekly opportunity to have a nice little fireside chat with you, and you all about anything and everything. Please, if you enjoy this content, feel free to hit subscribe. If you have any questions for future weeks, hit the comments. If you hold your keyboard up here, it's great for your posture. Yeah, let's get going. Is it really writer's block? Are we fresh out of ideas, or are there not enough hours in the day? Does life happen? Is there a new video game or movie out? Or are we just sitting on way too many manuscripts at once that we completed but didn't send out? Are doubts starting to creep in? There is no doubt that there is no doubt that keeps me from going the self-publishing route again, and has kept me from going the self-publishing route for the past 3 some odd years that I have been completing National Novel Writing Month and then sitting on the manuscripts. Okay, next question. Okay. Ooh, this one stings. So the author thing doesn't work out. So you don't make it as a published author or writer. What's next? The side hustle as a rock icon because 41 is too old for a teen pop star? No, no. If you guys have been following this content for long enough, you've heard me attempt to vocalize. And I can blame the acapella all that I want, but I have heard myself over karaoke. Fan fiction. You have to write fan fiction about the last TV show you watched. What is it? Well, I'm going full circle right back to when I was 4 years old because I've once again been binge watching the oh, the Blu-rays are still over in the other room because I'm still watching them, but I've been watching the Play On Pictures Blu-rays of Masters of the Universe all over again. Just a few select episodes. Unless, of course, we're writing fan fiction about the last game I played because it's a toss-up between Mortal Kombat 1 or WWE 2K25. At which point I'd be literally writing out the script for universe mode for my own create a wrestler or the side characters that I created. So that'd be awesome. Go a little bit beyond the ring, go backstage a little bit, crank out the drama because it's not like MTV already made Tough Enough years ago. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. All right, the Olympics are on. They just made an Olympics for writers. Where are you taking home the gold? The length of time between self-publishing manuscripts, the amount of times I go back to a manuscript that I've already self-published and still tinker with it and still read it back, because at this point I'm just having fun. The level of times that I go back and reread manuscripts I have not self-published or traditionally published yet, so that I can just tinker with them, add punctuation here and there, add a scene, delete a scene, change a word. The level at which I lean on long dialogue blocks, long dialogue tags. Exactly how many times I can get around using the word said. Sometimes characters just speak, they just say something, and that's okay. I got a nice collection of medals already. Let's leave that be. All right. You're launching a recon mission into a Cobra base in the jungle. You can send in 4 of your best Joes. Who have you got? We need 3 Joes and 1 with leadership credentials. It's giant jungle. Why not lean on rock and roll? No. I loved the Jungle Trap episode. I rented that VHS all the time, and therefore it is the earliest memory. It is the earliest episode of G.I. Joe that I could quote backward and forward. But sending rock and roll on a jungle mission was simply because Marvel severely underutilized his character. Now, we got us a jungle mission. And it's for reconnaissance, which is silent, so Snake Eyes has to be involved. Recondo, since we're in the jungle. Outback, since we're in the jungle, and since G.I. Joe was off the air by the time Outback was an action figure. Who's leading? It seems like Stalker was a ranking officer, like he had leadership credentials. But I could be really mistaken, because the animated series never touched on that. He might have been a ranking officer with leadership credentials in the comics. So yeah, I'm going with Stalker. If we're in the middle of the I'm going with the Ranger Stalker if we're in the middle of the jungle here and we need somebody with leadership credentials. And we already have Recondo. Alright. The X-Men are on a little espionage mission into the Friends of Humanity headquarters, where they have hundreds of mutant files. Who are we sending in? We need a crack team of 4 X-Men. A crack team of 4 X-Men for an espionage mission, breaking and entering. Three guys and 1 to lead them. And it's a team of 4, which is harkening back to X-Men Legends or Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Let me think. Gambit has the past as a thief and a burglar, so he still remembers how to sneak into locations. Plus, he has the exploding cards when they need them. No, he charges any inanimate object with kinetic energy and turns it into a projectile in case it's needed. Morph because reasons. Yep. Morph for the simple fact of his mutant power. And whether or not we actively chose Gambit, Morph could sneak in like this, huh? I am really vacillating between Nightcrawler and Shadowcat. I'm going with Kitty since Nightcrawler has to be able to see where he's going to teleport. That is a major flaw in his powers, is that he has to physically see where he is going. Who's leading? Who is leading a silent and hopefully peaceful espionage mission to either attain or destroy mutant files? Storm's got this one. This has been Ask the Author Friday. If you have any questions for future weeks, once again, hit the comment section. If you are enjoying this or any of my other content, feel free to subscribe. Thanks. I'm really digging this new office chair. You have a great weekend, everybody.